All right, first base. Most important thing as a first baseman is to know how to come to the bag. Now, I don't have a special bag. We kind of snuck into the gym here after hours. So this is first base. Left corner, right corner. We'll pretend this green line is kind of the sideline. So what we do is when we're getting ready, correct field positioning, all that stuff, put your left arm right to the bag. This way you always know where your bag is. Whether you're playing in front, or even, or back. Always just do a little, hey, let your body know where that bag is. A lot of the time, all of a sudden that ball's hit, and you're watching this play to see if that guy makes a miraculous catch, cool catch, and you do this. And then you can't find the bag. You get run into, all kinds of stuff can happen. So your first priority as a first baseman, find the bag. Simple way to do that, just let your body know where first base is. All right, I'm in front of the bag, watching the play, boom, there's first base. Ball's hit into the play, I go straight to first. This is my priority. Now, you want to put one foot on each corner. Left foot, left corner, right foot, right corner. Now, wherever the ball is coming from, we can adjust. Ball comes up the line, I can put my switch corners. Now I have all this much more room to go out and get that ball. Same thing. It's coming in, down the line. Slide that foot over, boom. I can come all the way over here. Look at that room. I see way too many first basemen. They run over the bag, and they put their foot, whether it's in the center, or the right, or the left, doesn't matter where they put it. They do this, and the guy hasn't even thrown the ball yet. Now what happens is if the throw's over here, you could do this, it's ball, or they'll try to adjust to it like this, but what happens? I'm not on the bag anymore. So always come over, 1 foot each corner. Now I see where the ball is. Oh, it's up the line, I can stretch to it. I can still move it and keep my feet on the bag, all times. It's coming right at me, center, reach out for it.
Reach.
Now, I'm 6'2", so that means when I stretch out here, I'm almost 7 feet tall. We want to catch the ball out here. If it's going to be a close play, I haven't stretched in 20 years. Get out there, catch that ball out here. It can make such a difference. This much room can make such a difference whether he's out or safe. I see too many first basemen do this. Catch it in here, catch it over here. Catch it out here. Excuse me, another thing. First baseman come here, then they adjust. Now it's a low throw. What do? They try to one-hop it up here. Or they swoop at it. You don't want to do either that. Either or. Use your length. Stretch out. You should be able to get that ball right here. Look how much farther I can catch it out here versus the risk of it taking a bad hop doing one of these. Reach out, catch that thing. If you're going to be a first baseman, get flexible. You got to be able to stretch. Alright, another thing, first baseman, you're going to play against the fence more than any other position. You and third base and catcher. As an outfielder, coaches always talk about getting to know the warning track, getting to know the warning track. Most little league fields don't have a warning track, it's all dirt. So instead of sitting here looking for those fly balls that could be close to the fence, you're doing this number, this number, this number, and then you're scared of hitting the fence, and then you do this. As a coach, it's irritating. You got to bust it. Move over to that fence right away. Real quick, run over to it. Here's the fence. Now you can sit and watch that fly ball all day. You know where the fence is. So you can even come up to it, catch it over here. But don't sit and watch that fly ball like this and then wonder where that fence is. Bust it to the fence. The other thing too is when you're a first baseman or a third baseman, you're going to have a lot of wind. And it affects the ball on those really high fly balls because they don't go anywhere, they just go up. So if they don't go far and they go high, it means it's got a terrible effect with the wind if it happens to be windy. If you're a catcher watching this, tell your first baseman or your third baseman, hey, that ball might come back because you have the perfect angle. Let that first baseman know where it is all the time. But like I said, first baseman, get to that wall real quick, and then you can watch it. And I play first base. I've seen him come back. All of a sudden you're over here and you do one of these. But always know where the fence is. Boom, then play it. Alright, first base covering a bunt. You know it's a bunt, or most of the time you know they're a bunt unless they're trying to sneak one in on you. Guy on first base, first and third, close game. Always expect the bunt. There's a bunter situation. Now, too many people do this when they're getting ready to bunt. The guy squares, and then they still sit there. When that guy squares, you bust it in on him. Take it away. Especially 60-foot bases, you should be almost literally this far, 10 feet. Play that ball, let it go. Also, as a first baseman on a bunt, you know that that's your responsibility until you get there and someone calls you off. Know that. Know that that second baseman is going to cover you. If he doesn't, not your fault. You did your job. Get the bunt. Hustle in there. Too many times, first baseman run in there, and they're like, oh no, I don't have a shot. Now they go back to first, and you have a first baseman and a second baseman covering the bag. What happens then is whoever caught it, whoever played the bunt, the pitcher or the catcher, third baseman, now they have two targets to throw to. It's confusing. Take the confusion out. If you start busting it in, go in. If you're not going to go in all the way, peel off to the side. Whether it's out of play to foul territory or out of play towards the pitcher's mound. Heck, if anything, lay down. You know, I don't know how many times, just sit down like this. Get out of the way. Get out of the line of vision for the other players. Last but not least, you know, it's a bunt. We're not squared ready. What are we doing when he squares the bunt? We're running in, right? Get in the ready position to run in. Now all of a sudden he squares, you can just take off. So we don't cover bunts like this, first baseman and third baseman. We're always getting ready to run in on that. And always do what you're going to do. Don't go halfway, go back to first.